So it seems like everybody is asking, hey, have you heard about the coronavirus or what's going on with the world economy? For the past week, we've been hearing this a lot where, hey, with all the things that's happening in China and the world economy and the coronavirus, what do you think is going to happen with the real estate market here in Seattle? Or do you think that with less foreign buyers from China, that's going to cause less buyers to the marketplace? And then because there's less buyers, prices are going to slow down or prices will decrease. And then we're going to see the market start to, fall behind and collapse. Let's take a look at some real facts. Since the end of 2016, the Chinese government actually did put a restrictive hold on their citizens being able to invest their money outside of their country, right? It came down to $50,000 that you couldn't bring out of China and invest in foreign real estate, especially here in the United States, right? Because they were taking millions and millions and millions of dollars, actually in the billions, and putting it and investing here in the United States. Well, because it's a safe haven, right? Like no matter what, this is one of the best countries in the world where if things are going on in the world, they're investing in the green US dollars, right? So with that, we've been seeing that, hey, the slowdown has already been there from foreign investors, yet even the last couple of years with foreign investors slowing down, our prices here in the Seattle area has actually gone up and up and up, right? Why is that? It's because here's many factors. So you still have a growing economy here with lots of tech jobs. You have a lot of different sectors that are here, and then limited land and still a lot of growth in the whole United States, right? Take for example, with the low interest rate. Right now, if that same home, I could buy that house for $500,000 and I'm paying $400 less a month than what I was 2 years ago. Wow, like that's the main key. Like if I'm renting a place, I'm still gonna go out and buy something because you know what? Either I pay rent or I have a place and it's appreciating in value for the last 3 years, right? And another factor is there's a lot of millennials that, hey, right now we're at the age of growth and we're making more money than we used to. Right out of college, we actually have jobs, career, and have enough savings. Maybe student loans are paid off now. I'm entering the marketplace. We got our family to help us with our down payment. There's grants out there. There's low down payment that you could do. So with all that in mind, we see that there's a real demand for homes right now in the Seattle area, and it's pushing up the prices because there's less inventory right now in the market. So with fear and chaos and all the news and the media, that's always to get our attention. But it's also dissecting it to reality. And real estate is super local. Like now more than ever, it's a world economy and with a world connection through social media. But real estate is gonna be very super local. For example, if you guys ever drive here on Rainier Avenue here in Seattle, one side of Rainier, which I grew up on, and then the other side of Rainier is Seward Park. When you go towards the west side of Rainier, there's houses that, yes, I own a house there, but it wasn't the best neighborhood 5, 10, 15 years ago. I wouldn't walk at night after 9 p.m. 15 years ago around that area. However, that same Rainier Avenue, 4 or 5 blocks up, Seward Park, you have one of the most phenomenal neighborhood where there's Porsche 911 and $2 to $7 million waterfront, all within that Rainier Avenue. So let's be real, where real estate is super local and everything is going to be dictated by the location of that particular home and neighborhood. So when we look at real estate, it's all about being super local and having a great perspective of the global economy. It's like, how do you become macroeconomic and microeconomic at the same time? Does all this thing in the global economy change the real estate market? It really depends on every particular neighborhood and what is the surrounding factor that dictates the price. So take a look at the last economic downturn. Look at San Francisco or Silicon Valley, Palo Alto, right? Like basically you have these homes that didn't really go down in prices and it would just maintain throughout the course of a few years. But right when the market picked up, it skyrocketed into an exponential curve. So in reality is you really have to look at the job growth, the population growth there, and what is the future outlook of that neighborhood, that area, and that marketplace when it comes to real estate investing or real estate buying and selling. So I hope this helps in regards to a little bit about, is the world going to crash? We don't know. Even the CDC doesn't know. Is the real estate market going to crash? It's going to be dictated by every local market, right? If there's any questions in particular to real estate about this topic and the world economy, we'd love to start a conversation with you and just connect with you more, or I'll answer it in the next video. I hope this helps, and once again, have a wonderful weekend and wishing you and your family the best as always. Take care, everybody.